is in the first quarter. Huskies now trying to score. And another block by Tyson. Excuse me, that's Mathewitz. Mathewitz there with the block shot. And Brooklyn Meyer easily towards the basket. And no Huskies in front of her. Easily able to convert that one. It's 4-0. The Huskies struggling early on. They're trying to score now. It's Ashley Swacky passing to Reagan Briggs. It's Mathewitz on the defense. Now passing out to Stammer. Stammer dancing outside the three-point line. Brooklyn Meyer is covering her. And another steal from the Jackrabbits. It's Timmer heading to the basket now. She's going to put up an easy layup on the breakaway. 6-0, the Jackrabbits ahead right now. And the Huskies are obviously struggling here. And another steal inside for the Jackrabbits. And it's Paige Meyer now passing to Mathewitz near the Husky goal. Brooklyn Meyer gets her hands on the ball off a pass and a layup for her after the steal. So it's 8-0, and the Huskies are going to take a timeout with 6:21 left in the first quarter. Looks like we've got a good game ahead of us here early on. We'll be right back here on Collegiate Sports after this break.
Support comes from the South Dakota Agricultural Heritage Museum in Brookings, inspiring a passion for the diverse history, culture, and science of agriculture in South Dakota. To learn more about exhibits and events, you can visit agmuseum.com.
They are our cuddlers and coworkers, purr machines and love bugs, and constant companions. They are our pets, our family, and they make life so much better. When we face unexpected challenges in life, so do our pets. That's why we're on a mission to support people who love their pets, and the pets who love their people, ensuring these families stay exactly where they belong, together. And you have something to offer. With an open heart and mind, there is nothing you can't do. There's no gesture too small or too big when it comes to helping. Whether donating a bag of kibble, sharing an Instagram post of a lost cat, or welcoming a foster pet into your home, every bit of kindness counts. You can help keep pets and people together. Visit petsandpeopletogether.org to learn how to be a helper in your community. This has been a public service announcement brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
This is your captain. We are going to be experiencing some slight turbulence. Please fasten your... Oh, hold on. Just got a video of my cat.
Imagine the pilot of an airplane was as confident as you are texting and driving. Seems kind of crazy when you put it like that.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Welcome back in here to First Bank and Trust Arena. Play is underway. It's Huskies ball. They drive inside the court and try to put up a layup. Blocked up front by the freshman new to the team this year. It's Katie Vaseka, South Dakota native there. All 5 freshmen for South Dakota State are South Dakota natives, interesting enough. And St. Cloud State able to score there. Number 33, Kaylin Garretts, is going to get that one. Now shooting a 3 for the Jackrabbits is Haley Timmer. That one bounces off the rim, no good. It's 8-2, 5:30 left in the first quarter. Huskies ball now looking to the Jackrabbit end. The Jackrabbit goal is on the near side to us. And a bad pass forces the ball out of bounds, intended for Rachel Kotke for the Huskies. It's going to be Timmer to throw in to Paige Meyer here on the near sideline. Meyer now in control for the Jackrabbits. Passing to Vaseka and back to Timmer. Mesa Biomes also on the court now for the Jackrabbits. She's going to get the ball, can't put up a layup underneath, but going to be a shooting foul.
Number 33.
So Biome's going to go to the line here to shoot some free throws.
At the line shooting to number 24, Mesa Biomes.
Foul on the Huskies there. It's going to be called on Kaylin Garretts. So Mesa is going to make her first one. It's 9-2 here. 5:06 left in the first quarter. Mesa can't get the second one. Brooklyn Meyer, though, on the rebound. Gets it back out to Biome, and it's Timmer now dancing outside the three-point line. Moving inside, and Brooklyn Meyer gets a pass inside to Mesa Biome, who's going to put up a layup in heavy contention there underneath the basket. And a nice shot there by Biome. It's 11-2 now. And the Huskies now trying to put some more points on the board. A three-point shot here for Rachel Kotke. Nothing but net for St. Cloud. It's 11-5. Jacks are up by 6. Paige Meyer going towards the basket now. Excellent screen inside by Brooklyn Meyer there. Gives an easy lane for Paige. 13-5. She scores the layup. Now the Huskies back trying to put something together. Let's see another three-point shot. That was interesting the first time that happened. And it is going to be Rachel Kotke right now with the ball outside. She passes in to Paige Lambie, tries to put up a layup. No, but a whistle there. It's going to be a foul on Mesa Biome, and it's going to be a shooting foul. So it's Paige Lambie on the line to shoot for St. Cloud. Maddie Herkenhoff comes in for St. Cloud. And the first one goes in for Paige. And the second one now. Interestingly enough, that one does go in as well. So interestingly enough, number 33, Kaylin Gerrits, and number 43, Maddie Herkenhoff, both on the court right now for St. Cloud. Went to school with Paige Meyer back in Albany, Minnesota. And they played on the same same basketball team in 2020 to 2021 season there. It's Vaseka right now underneath the basket, and she's able to put up a layup. So that's going to be the first points for Katie Vaseka as a Jackrabbit. 15-7 is the score. Jackrabbits are ahead. Paige Meyer with the rebound now. Jackrabbits heading back on offense. Paige passes out to Biome, who's uncovered, and an easy layup for her. 3:17 left in the first quarter, 17-7. So yeah, like I was saying, those girls all played together in Albany, and they had a number 3 ranked team in the state through all divisions in 2020-2021. And now they're playing again on the same court here in Brookings. And it is going to be Paige Meyer now who has it for the Jackrabbits. Passing to Vaseka and inside to Brooklyn Meyer. Tries for a long mid-range 2. Nothing there. Timmer takes a dive. And no foul. It's going to be Huskies ball as it went out of bounds. And it's going to be Christy Kotke now to pass in for the Huskies on the far side. She's got no one over there to inbound, just waiting for the substitutions to be made. And she does, eventually gets it into Alyssa Stammer. Stammer's being covered by Mathewitz right now. She's outside the three-point line. Pass to Elena Snarky. Snarky having some trouble, gets it inside to Herkenhoff, and she's blocked on the shot the first time. All clean there, and tries for another one after the rebound, and that's where the foul comes into play. And foul on Katie Vaseka. So that's going to be her first foul as a Jackrabbit as well. Gets her first points and her first foul. And it's Maddie Herkenhoff shooting. And the first one doesn't go in, but the second one does. So it's 17-8 now. The Jackrabbits are up by 9. So here comes Emily Fox, another freshman for the Jackrabbits. She's out there now. And it's Vaseka who has the ball. She gets it to Mathewitz and outside to Ellie Kolbeck. She cannot put up that layup, and a whistle as the Jackrabbits are fouled by Elena Snarky.
Second team foul.
It's not a shooting foul, so it's going to be Emily Fox on the far sideline throwing in. 2:08 left in the first quarter. It's Fox looking for someone open. And a whistle, yes, that held it for too long. It's going to be a turnover now, and the Huskies are going to have it. It's Christy Kotke passing inside to Alyssa Stammer for the Huskies. Kotke has it outside the three-point line, passing inside to Herkenoff, who tries for a mid-ranger. That one, no good. And underneath the net, forcing a jump ball is Reagan Briggs and Katie Vasica.
Kelly Tyson for the Huskies, number 4, Reagan Briggs.
Huskies throw inside Jackrabbit end and are passing around, trying to get away from the Jackrabbit defense. A shot now for 3 from the Huskies is good. It was number 24, Elena Snarky, with the three-pointer there for the Huskies. It's 17-11 and only a 6-point game. The Jackrabbits have been playing a little bit messy, haven't been able to capitalize on the opportunities that they had. Emily Fox tries for 3 there, and it's no good. It's the Huskies on the other end. Now, underneath the basket, number 2, Abigail O'Reilly bounced off the back of the rim and out, so no points there. Now it's Vasica under the net. She can't get anything going together, and the Huskies have the ball again. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Low-scoring game. Jackrabbits not playing how they want to. Huskies, they have 50 seconds left here. There's 13 seconds on the shot clock. Inside to Stammer and a whistle. Foul there on Mathewitz.
Foul on number 3, Madison Mathewitz, her first 13 foul. Substitution number 12, Paige Lang.
3 fouls for the Jackrabbits, 2 fouls for the Huskies. And Stammer is going to throw in right underneath the Jackrabbit basket. Stammer can't find anything there. Taken away by Katie Vasica. She's heading towards the basket now, gets into some trouble. And no whistle, but a layup there for Vasica. It's 19-11 now, and a whistle.
Foul at number 12, Callie Tyson.
Tyson's going to get a foul now. So 4 team fouls for the Jackrabbits.
Number 31, Brooklyn Meyer.
27.2 on the clock in the first quarter. And the Huskies are going to take it in the Jackrabbit end. It's 26 seconds on the shot clock for them as the ball gets inbounded here. Rachel Kotke has it outside the three-point line in the corner. Passes inside to Abigail O'Reilly. Back outside to Kotke. She tries to put up a layup, rolls off the front of the basket, no good. Mathewitz on the rebound. Fox taking it across half court now. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Fox heads straight for the basket, gets into trouble, passes outside to Brooklyn Meyer. She's able to make a spin and put up 2. That one's good. It's 21-11. Jackrabbits able to pick it up a little bit at the end of the first quarter there. 21-11 is the score. So we'll go ahead and take a break as we get set up for the second quarter. You're listening to Jackrabbit Women's Basketball right here on Collegiate Sports.
Most people out here think that taking care of one another is important. And most people would step up for a neighbor going through a tough time. Most people around here help out friends and family when they need it. But the funny thing is, most of us won't look for help when we need it. Talk to someone if you're struggling with mental health, because most people out here really care. Find more information at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
Stop.
That dog does not want to be petted.
A heads up before something bad happens.
You should not send that text.
Uh-oh. Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can reverse prediabetes and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
This portion of KSDJ 90.7's broadcast is brought to you by locally owned Brookings PowerQuest. Located in the University Mall at 820 22nd Avenue South, you can find everything your ride needs. From essential auto parts to top-notch accessories and customer service, PowerQuest is a one-stop shop for Brookings. Their phone number is 692-6298. PowerQuest is a proud sponsor of SDSU Student Radio, KSDJ 90.7.
Welcome back to Jackrabbit women's basketball right here. It's a doubleheader. Jackrabbit kickoff exhibition matches here will be at both games. Men's coming up right after this. So Timmer has it for the Jackrabbits. It's the start of the second quarter, and Fox is going to pass inside to Myers. She loses control of the ball, but it's going to be because of a foul, and the Jackrabbits maintain possession in the Husky end. And it's going to be Emily Fox passing inside to Myers. She gets it to Mathewitz, heading inside towards the basket. Whistle. It's going to be an and one for Madison Mathewitz.
Foul number 1, Rachel Kotke. Her first.
Rachel Kotke is going to pick up the foul. And one here for Mathewitz after the layup. And that one is no good. Bouncing awkwardly. Thiessen gets a hand on it, so Jackrabbits on the rebound there. Still on offense. The score is 23-11 here at the start of the second quarter. And it's Fox who has the ball right now for the Jackrabbits. She's a freshman, South Dakota native. And passing inside to Tyson. Tyson's going to pick up the layup here for the Jacks. 25-11 is the score. St. Cloud struggling to hold on to the ball here. They regain possession. They're in the Jackrabbit end, trying to pass around, get something set up. They've been successful on three-pointers. They got a couple shooters on the team, so let's see what they get here. Inside towards the basket, Paige Lambie, and a foul going to be called. A whistle, I believe, before the shot.
Her first personal, first team foul in the second quarter for the
Yes, foul before the shot, so not a shooting foul. That one did go in, too, so not an and one either. Just the Huskies maintain possession. Lambie close on that layup, but no dice. Falls out of the basket. And Emily Fox now shooting for three and drains it.
Number 4, Emily Fox for three.
Emily Fox for three there. I think that might be the first three-pointer the Jackrabbits have tonight. It's 28-11, and the Huskies have it. It's Reagan Briggs outside for the Huskies, shooting for three over Brooklyn Meyer, and that one was no good.
Substitutions for the Huskies, number 33, Kylan Garrett, and number 40, Ashley Sawicki for the Jackrabbits.
Substitutions being made here. Mesa Biome comes in for the Jackrabbits, and she's going to be the one who inbounds it to Emily Fox. Fox passing to Mathewitz. She had space there, could have shot for three, doesn't. Passes over to Timmer. Timmer gets outside to Biome, who also had space, doesn't shoot it. Mathewitz driving towards the basket, blocked inside the paint there by Maddie Herkenhoff. And the Huskies are going to get a chance here. It is Herkenhoff inside. Meyer is on the coverage. She passes outside for number 24, Elena Znarki, who had a three-pointer earlier for the Huskies. She tries again. It's no good. And the Jackrabbits now and Fox are heading into the Husky end. Timmer gets it. She gives to Mathewitz. Passes inside to Brooklyn Meyer, who tries for a layup. No good, but a whistle. It's going to be a shooting foul on the Huskies.
Ball at number 40, Ashley Sawicki. Her first second team foul.
So Brooklyn Meyer goes to the line
Substitutions for the Jackrabbits.
for the Jacks. It's 28-11, 7:34 left in the second quarter. Brooklyn Meyer's going to get 2 here. We'll see how the first one goes. First one's in for Meyer. Brings our score to 29-11. Second one for Meyer is also good. So we'll round out at 30 and 11 for the Huskies. Haven't scored yet in the second quarter. And it's Rachel Kotke who's going to have it now. Passing inside to Herkenhoff. Herkenhoff tries for a layup, rolls around the basket, no good. Huskies are getting good looks, just not getting lucky with how the ball's acting around the basket. Brooklyn Meyer now for a layup.
From Timmer.
Assisted by Haley Timmer on that one. Huskies trying for this, and Mesa Byam gets a hand on it. The pass intended for Herkenhoff. Byam's going to end up with the ball after wrestling on the ground for it, and the Jackrabbits can't maintain possession as they fly out of bounds with the ball there. Paige Meyer got into some trouble there on the outside. She adjusts the ponytail, it's all right. And it is Husky ball now. So Reagan Briggs is in the far right corner. Well, I guess the near right corner, excuse me. Passing in for the Huskies. And a steal there by Paige Meyer inside the paint. Don't know where that pass was headed, but Paige Meyer ends up with it. And she drives all the way to the paint for a layup. 34-11. Jackrabbits leading by 23 in the second quarter. 6:30 left. Mesa Byam able to get a steal on the Huskies there. And it's going to be Timmer shooting for 3, short that time. No good for her. And the Huskies on the rebound. Rachel Kotke for St. Cloud. Gets it outside to Reagan Briggs. She's in the corner. Passing across to the center is Elena Zarki. She shoots for 3. Doesn't hit the rim. It's all glass there. Paige Meyer now for the Jackrabbits. Heading towards the basket, passing outside here for Jenna Hopp. Jenna Hopp drives towards the basket, whistle there. It's going to be a shooting foul on the Huskies.
Foul at number 4, Reagan Briggs. Her first 13th foul. Substitution for the Huskies, number 3, Kotke, at number 10.
1 foul for the Jacks, 3 fouls on the Huskies in the second quarter. And it's going to be Jenna Hopp here to shoot her free throws. First one takes a couple lucky bounces, goes in. I didn't think that one was gonna go in, but she gets it. And the second one, no good that time. Took a similar bounce, but that time not through the basket. Huskies now trying to score in the second quarter. Not that time. Mesa Byam on the rebound. And a whistle.
Foul at number 3, Chrissy Kotke.
Foul on Christy Kotke. 4th team foul for the Huskies in the second quarter. Paige Meyer for the Jacks gets to Vasika, who's outside the three-point line, center. And Paige Meyer gets it back. She's driving underneath the basket, passing inside to Vasika. She tries to get a layup, runs into trouble, and a whistle now.
Jump ball, Huskies possession.
Jump ball is going to get ruled on that one. Husky possession. Reagan Briggs into Alyssa Stammer. Stammer to Herkenhoff. Herkenhoff just gives the ball to Christy Kotke. She tries for a layup, no good. Jenna Hopp took a tumble there. And it's going to be a foul on Hopp. And to the line is Kaylin Garrett's. Kaylin Garrett's going to get a chance to shoot here and score in the second quarter for the Huskies. And no, not that time. We'll see if the Huskies can get some points on the board here with this second free throw. That one's up and no good. So still no score here for the Huskies in the second quarter. They have 11 through the first. It's 35-11. And it's Paige Meyer with the basketball right now. Heading inside, passing out to Jenna Hopp. She takes a wild pass. Biome was not there. It was intended for her. A little bit of miscommunication there inside for the Jacks. 35-11, 4:49 here left in the second quarter. Timeout called by the Huskies. We'll be right back here on Collegiate Sports in a little bit.
I was in the United States Navy, and I served overseas in the Middle East and Africa. Early on in my career, I had a commander that taught our suicide prevention training, and the very next day, he took his own life. 90% of suicide attempts involving a gun are fatal. My way of continuing my service is to help protect my community by being a responsible gun owner and by storing firearms safely. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, Honey Bear.
Because remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Support comes from the South Dakota Agricultural Heritage Museum in Brookings, inspiring a passion for the diverse history, culture, and science of agriculture in South Dakota. To learn more about exhibits and events, you can visit agmuseum.com.
Welcome back to Jackrabbit women's basketball. Huskies going to try for three and drains it right off the bat. Kaylin Garrett is going to score first in the second quarter for the Huskies with a three-pointer there. So the score is 35-14. The Jackrabbits wiping the floor with the Huskies here in the second quarter. The Huskies just scored. There's a steal by Kaylin Garrett off the pass from Vasika. So the Huskies going to get a chance here to score again. It's Alyssa Stammer with the ball right now. Now, I grew up 40 minutes away from the Huskies here in St. Cloud, so I like to watch a game every now and then. And there's going to be a steal inside by Mesa Biome. Christy Kotke got tripped up. Paige Meyer heading towards the basket. Layup for Paige Meyer there. 3:30 left in the second quarter. 37-14. And the Huskies on the near end of the court here, trying to score. Once again, it's Christy Kotke right now to Jared's. Inside to Lambie. Denied up front by Hopp and Biome. And it's Vasika who's fighting in the corner. Ball turned over to the to the Huskies once again. It's Alyssa Stammer who gets a layup here for St. Cloud. So Paige Meyer now heading towards the basket, gets a little bit of a cut, passing outside, Jenna Hopp wide open, misses the three. Vasika on the rebound, and it's the bottom of the basket, and a whistle.
Foul at number 33.
Foul here on Kaylin Jarrett's.
Substitutions, number 2, O'Reilly, number 24.
So substitutions getting made here. Number 15, Molly Adubak, comes in for the Jackrabbits. Her first time on the court here, freshman as well for the Jacks. So Vasika shooting. She misses the first of 2. Able to get the second one.
Jackrabbits number 32.
38-16. The Huskies have 5 team fouls now, so the Jackrabbits are in the bonus. 2 minutes 40 left in the half. And it's Molly Abdouche here on the defense inside the paint. And a whistle. And it is going to be a foul on Abdouche.
Her first personal, 13 foul.
Interesting
Shooting
name
2,
there.
number 40, Ashley
It's not
Sullivan.
spelled that way. I'll tell you that. It's not spelled that way. It's not even spelled Molly, M-O-L-L-Y. But I did figure that one out. It's spelled M-A-H-L-I. Interestingly enough. But Huskies able to make 1 of 2 free throws there. 38-17 is the score. And it is Molly Abdouche who's out there right now. Claire Shepard, another freshman for the Jackrabbits, is also on the court right now, as well as Emily Fox. So 3 freshmen out there for the Jackrabbits, alongside Ellie Kolbeck and Thiessen. Abdouche gives to Thiessen, who gets it out to Fox, and it's Kolbeck now outside the 3-point line, getting into trouble. And it's Abdouche who ends up with it on the left side. Wild pass. Thiessen able to keep it in bounds. Kolbeck gets a hand on it. Jackrabbits maintain possession on what should have been a turnover there. Ellie Fox gives all the way outside here to Claire Shepard. She tries for 3. No good long that time. Huskies with 1:33 left in the second are going to inbound. Kylan Garretts comes in for the Huskies. And Reagan Briggs passing in to Alyssa Stammer. Stammer heading into the Jackrabbit end now and walking to the near corner. Pass intended for Herkenoff. Goes out of bounds, but a whistle before that. And it's going to be a foul on Callie Tyson. Not a shooting foul, so Huskies just going to get a chance to inbound here in the Jackrabbit end. And able to get it inside to Stammer. She tries to shoot. She is shoved on the shot attempt, and it's going to be a personal foul here on the Jackrabbits. So shooting 2, Alyssa Stammer.
Substitution number 1, Rachel Kotke.
Rachel Kotke comes in for the Huskies. Stammer at the line, shooting 2. 1:19 left here. First one goes in. Both teams have 5 fouls now. That means both teams are in the bonus. Jackrabbits caught up to the Huskies. Stammer sinks the second one, so it's 38-21 now. Molly Abdouche for the Jacks. Passes to Kolbeck. Kolbeck inside to Fox. Fox trying to get around 2 defenders right now. Can't, and loses possession. Rolls out of bounds. Maybe last touched by the Huskies here. And that's what they'll say. So Jackrabbits are going to maintain possession in the Husky end. Molly Abdouche passing in for Kolbeck. Kolbeck to Emily Fox. Whistle.
Well, at number 40, Ashley Sawicki, her second.
Foul on Ashley Sawicki.
Shooting 2, number 12.
And the Huskies, and since both teams are in the bonus, Callie Tyson to shoot 2. Now one's short and a little bit right off the rim. And the second one coming up. It's 38-21. Minute left here in the half. Second one goes in for Tyson.
Paige Lamb for number 40.
Paige Lambie
Ashley Sawicki.
into the game for St. Cloud. It's St. Cloud with the ball right now. It's Alyssa Stammer. Stammer gets it across to Garrett, and a whistle. And going to be a foul on Paige Lamb and a turnover. So it's Claire Shepard inbounding to Abdouche. Fox to Shepard. To Colbeck, shooting for three, drains it. Colbeck with the three right there. 42-21. The Jacks doubling the score of the Huskies here with about 20 seconds left in the half. And the Huskies are going to get one chance, and they can't do it. So Jackrabbits now with about 6 seconds left in the half. Abdouche is going to get a foul, forcing the turnover. Huskies have 2 seconds. Shot away and in. They ruled a no basket.
No shot, traveling.
They ruled it traveling. They're ruining all the fun. I thought that one was in. So 0.1 seconds. And that's the half. The refs really ruined the fun for me there. I thought that one was in. That was like a half quarter. And they called traveling. That's unfortunate. So score of the half is 42-21. Jackrabbits with double the score of the Huskies right here. And, well, we got halftime coming up. So make sure you stick around. We've got men's basketball coming up after this one, as well as another half of women's basketball right here in Brookings. So you're listening to Collegiate Sports. We'll be right back after this.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council. Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
Stop. That dog does not want to be petted.
Just a little heads up before something bad happens.
Move your coffee cup away from your computer.
Oh, no.
So you can have more control.
Stop. You're texting your boss by mistake.
Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Warning, the cap is loose on that ketchup.
Ugh. Don't wait. You have the power to change the outcome. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
So what's a great way to spread awareness that driving high is illegal everywhere? A catchy song, of course.
You can run, but you can't drive high. You can run, but you can't drive high.
Friendly reminder, don't drive high. If you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
This portion of KSDJ 90.7's broadcast is brought to you by DO Bike and Fitness. Located at 1738 6th Street in Brooklyn, South Dakota, DO is a place for all things bikes. Offering top brands such as Trap and Electra, this close-to-campus store has both bike and e-bike options. Remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy a bike, and that's pretty close. 692-2022 is the number to call for this full-service and sales store. DO is a proud sponsor of SDSU Student Radio KSDJ 90.7.
Support comes from the South Dakota Agricultural Heritage Museum in Brookings, inspiring a passion for the diverse history, culture, and science of agriculture in South Dakota. To learn more about exhibits and events, you can visit agmuseum.com.
This portion of KSDJ 90.7's broadcast is brought to you by locally owned Brookings PowerQuest. Located in the University Mall at 820 22nd Avenue South, you can find everything your ride needs. From essential auto parts to top-notch accessories and customer service, PowerQuest is a one-stop shop for Brookings. Their phone number is 692-6298. PowerQuest is a proud sponsor of SDSU Student Radio, KSDJ 90.7.
Welcome in here at halftime, First Bank and Trust Arena. I'm Ben Anderson. Braden Byers next to me here helping us with the audio board. We got a game coming up after this at 8 o'clock. It's men's basketball right here in First Bank and Trust Arena and on Collegian Sports. So it's halftime. It's 42-21. The Jackrabbits are winning. You know, can't ask for a better day. I mean, college basketball's back. I mean, it's going good. It's going good. Well, there's a junior Jackrabbit slam dunk contest going on right now, being judged by some members of the men's basketball team. Yeah, I talked to Matthew Moores a couple days ago, one of the men's basketball returning players here, and he's excited to see how the team's going to play finally in an exhibition match against someone else. A lot of new faces for the Jacks. 11 of the 15 players on the Jackrabbit men's basketball team are either freshmen or redshirt freshmen this year. So all new. The men, of course, losing Zeke Mayo and William Kyle III to the transfer portal. Now the Jacks need to rebound. Both men's and women's teams made it to March Madness last year, getting a eliminated first round there, but still very cool to represent the Summit League on a national level for basketball. So, you know, I'm excited here that they're judging. We're judging the slam dunk contest on the court, and I need to know who won this one. Jack the Jackrabbit putting in an entry, getting a light applause. A light applause there. I learned today that Jack can spin a basketball on his finger. He was doing that pregame. That was pretty impressive. Probably got to come out to a Jackrabbit basketball game if you want to see it. Probably got to be in here in person, or come out to a volleyball game, undefeated still. Let's see who won this slam dunk contest.
Why don't you guys go over and bring it up to you?
We have decided our winner of the slam dunk contest. Bennett. Everyone give Bennett a round of applause. Great job.
Ladies and gentlemen, congratulate Bennett for winning the Junior Jack Slam contest. Another thank you to Matthew Morris, Willie Wharton,
Brennan
Jamie
won.
Jackson, and Nate Barnhart.
That was great. Amazing slam dunk contest here at halftime. And, of course, good to see the men's basketball team out there before their exhibition match coming up right after this one versus Black Hills State University. Should be interesting, I'd say. But, yeah, this is basically a talk show now. Scores 42-21, so it's going to continue to be that way throughout the next half. Thanks for sticking with us here on Collegiate Sports. But yeah, first game for basketball right here in First Bank and Trust Arena. Brand new here for them. Next week, the women's basketball team is going to go over to Houston, Texas. They're going to take on Rice at Rice. So a big game for the Jackrabbits. That one's going to be on ESPN Plus at 7 on Monday. And then we're back here on Friday, November 8th, when the Jackrabbits are going to take on Creighton. Big basketball school there. That one should be maybe a little bit better than this one. I don't know. I'm not going to call it now, but it might be better than this one, Creighton. And that one will be on Collegiate Sports as well. And then that next week, the Jackrabbits are going to take on Wisconsin here in Brookings. Another big game and a big matchup. And then on CBS Sports, November 17th, this Sunday, Jackrabbits versus Duke right here in Brookings again. That one will be on Collegiate Sports as well. Huge games coming up for the Jackrabbits women's basketball team before they get into some conference play later on in the year. But yeah, huge games. Rice, Creighton, Wisconsin, Duke, huge schools for basketball. Definitely want to play the Jackrabbits as the Jacks were in March Madness last year for both programs there. So we're going to step away. We got about 4 minutes left here until the start of the third quarter, so we'll be right back in a little bit here on Collegiate Sports.
Support comes from the South Dakota Agricultural Heritage Museum in Brookings, inspiring a passion for the diverse history, culture, and science of agriculture in South Dakota. To learn more about exhibits and events, you can visit agmuseum.com.
This portion of KSDJ 90.7's broadcast is brought to you by locally owned Brookings PowerQuest. Located in the University Mall at 820 22nd Avenue South, you can find everything your ride needs. From essential auto parts to top-notch accessories and customer service, PowerQuest is a one-stop shop for Brookings. Their phone number is 692-6298. PowerQuest is a proud sponsor of SDSU Student Radio, KSDJ 90.7. This portion of KSDJ 90.7's broadcast is brought to you by D.O. Bike and Fitness. Located at 1738 6th Street in Brooklyn, South Dakota, D.O. is a place for all things bikes. Offering top brands such as Trap and Electra, this close-to-campus store has both bike and e-bike options. Remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy a bike, and that's pretty close. 692-2022 is the number to call for this full-service and sales store. D.O. is a proud sponsor of SDSU Student Radio, KSDJ 90.7.
They are our cuddlers and coworkers, purr machines and love bugs, and constant companions. They are our pets, our family, and they make life so much better. When we face unexpected challenges in life, so do our pets. That's why we're on a mission to support people who love their pets, and the pets who love their people, ensuring these families stay exactly where they belong, together. And you have something to offer. With an open heart and mind, there is nothing you can't do. There's no gesture too small or too big when it comes to helping. Whether donating a bag of kibble, sharing an Instagram post of a lost cat, or welcoming a foster pet into your home, every bit of kindness counts. You can help keep pets and people together. Visit petsandpeopletogether.org to learn how to be a helper in your community. This has been a public service announcement brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
This is your captain. We are going to be experiencing some slight turbulence. Please fasten your... Oh, hold on. Just got a video of my cat.
Imagine the pilot of an airplane was as confident as you are texting and driving. Seems kind of crazy when you put it like that.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Most people out here think that taking care of one another is important. And most people would step up for a neighbor going through a tough time. Most people around here help out friends and family when they need it. But the funny thing is, most of us won't look for help when we need it. Talk to someone if you're struggling with mental health, because most people out here really care. Find more information at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Back again for the next half of women's basketball right here on Collegiate Sports and in First Bank and Trust Arena. Newly renovated here for basketball. Volleyball had a match here and the grand opening of First Bank and Trust. But tonight, first time these basketball teams will get to host a game here. Madison Veloston, she's been in warm-ups all night. I doubt we'll see her out on the court. So Paige Meyer's going to start off with it here in the third quarter for the Jacks. Switch sides of the court, so now the Jacks are on our end trying to score. Thiessen has it outside the free throw line. She throws into Meyer, who's able to put up a layup here for the Jacks. They strike first in the half. And now it's the Huskies on the far side. Elena Snarky has it, and a whistle and a foul.
Foul at number 12, Kelly Tyson, her third, first team foul in the third quarter.
Foul on Tyson. And first foul for the team there, and first foul of the half. So Huskies maintain possession. Snarky inside to Swacky.
Number 21, Paige Meyer, her first.
And a foul on Paige Meyer before the shot. 2 fouls for the Jackrabbits already. It's 30 seconds into the half. 2 fouls for the Jacks. And the Huskies shooting for 3, and Reagan Briggs can't take it there. Paige Meyer now for the Jackrabbits. Outside the three-point line, passes to Ellie Kolbeck. And Brooklyn Meyer loses the ball. Taken away by the Huskies. It's Elena Snarky now to Stammer and across to Briggs. Abigail O'Reilly has it, far right corner for the Huskies. Ashley Swacky inside the paint against Brooklyn Meyer. Layup is good for the Huskies. 44-23, 8:28 left in the third quarter. Paige Meyer to Tyson Whistle.
Well, at number 40, Ashley Sawicki, her third.
Ashley Sawicki is going to get the foul.
12, Paige Lamb.
First of the half for the Huskies. Huskies are ranked 5th in their conference in Division II. The Jackrabbits ranked 7th in the top 25, according to College Insiders. Shot there is no good, and the Huskies get a chance now. They can't make anything happen, and it's Tyson with the rebound. Paige Meyer quickly to the basket. Layup is no good. Whistle.
Well, at number 4, Reagan Briggs, her second.
Reagan Briggs is going to pick up a foul, so now 2 fouls apiece for each team. 7:58 left here in the third quarter. Paige Meyer from the line. First one, no good. Second one for Meyer is good. That one goes through. 45-23. As Alyssa Stammer crosses half court into Jackrabbit territory. Pass goes a little wild, almost across the line, but caught up by Alana Snarky. She gets a hand on it. And a wild pass there by Reagan Briggs, intended for Snarky. Goes out of bounds. And Haley Timmer inbounding for the Jackrabbits. Paige Meyer has it now to Thiessen. Timmer gets it. Center three-point out to Mathewitz. And Brooklyn Meyer driving towards the basket. And the layup is no good. Hit the bottom of the glass. Huskies on the rebound. Brooklyn Meyer with the steal to Timmer. Timmer heading back into Husky territory. There's defenders in front of her. It's not a breakaway. Mathewitz, no defenders. 3-point for Mathewitz. She drains it. Mathewitz for 3 right there. 48-23. And 6:52 left in the third quarter. Huskies have it. It's Alyssa Stammer. Briggs shooting for 3. She drains it. 48-26 now. And Paige Meyer has it for the Jackrabbits. Out to Mathewitz. Mathewitz to Thiessen. Thiessen inside to Brooklyn Meyer underneath the basket. Tries. No dice there. Whistle. It's going to be a foul.
Well, at number 12, Paige Lamb, her second.
It's going to be called on Paige Lamb of the Huskies. A bunch of substitutions coming in now for the Huskies. Almost a full lineup change here for the Huskies. The Jackrabbits, Brooklyn Meyer underneath the basket. No good, and a foul again on Paige Lamb.
Well, number 12, Paige Lamb, her third, 14 foul, shooting 2. Number 31.
So 14 fouls there for the Huskies after that one by Lamb. And Brooklyn Meyer's going to shoot from the line. The first one for her is no good. It rolled around, didn't want to go. Brooklyn Meyer not having a lot of luck tonight underneath the basket. Getting stopped more than usual here. First game back, knocked the rust off for the Jackrabbits. Second one goes in. It's 49-26. And here come the Huskies. Rachel Kotke. And 2 players on the ground right now. Ball in the hands of Timmer. Paige Meyer gets a pass. Paige Meyer takes a non-contact fall there. Driven back by Rachel Kotke. Whistle.
Entering the game for the Jackrabbits, number 24, Miss Maya. For number 12, Callie Tyson.
Biome comes in for Callie Tyson. Katie Vasica throwing in from the left sideline. And it's going to be Paige Meyer around the Jackrabbit logo. Inside towards the basket, passing outside for Timmer. Timmer now trying to get inside. No good there. And Katie Vasica. And a foul there. I believe double dribble called. And it's Rachel Kotke for the Huskies. Gets it over to Cora Forsline. Her first time in the game here. Paige Lamb inside for the layup. No good. Mesa Biome on the rebound. Paige Meyer heading back. Vasica almost goes out of bounds, able to pass it inside to Brooklyn Meyer. Meyer tries for a layup. No. Meyer's struggling with the layups tonight inside the paint. Having trouble finding space. Atypical for Brooklyn Meyer. So Paige Meyer's going to inbound it here for Mesa Biome. Mesa Biome's shot airballed, and the Huskies have it back. And it's going to be Timmer who tries to steal a pass away. She can't get possession of it before it goes out of bounds. So Huskies inbounding. Rachel Kotke from the right back corner. 5:04 left in the third quarter. Inbounding. And it's Cora Forsline who ends up with it. Taken away by Brooklyn Meyer. Vasica wasn't ready for the pass. Hit her right in the chest. Bounced in front of her, and Paige Meyer takes it out from in front of her. Vasica's wide open for 3. And no. Brooklyn Meyer on the rebound. There's a layup by Brooklyn Meyer. 2 points for her. She's at 17 so far tonight. 51-26 is the score. Huskies now. Cora Forsline gets it to Jareds. Jareds tries for a layup. No good. Meyer on the rebound. Paige Meyer now going inside. Passing out to Timmer. She's wide open for 3. No. Bounced around and out. Now it's the Huskies once again. And it's Rachel Kotke into Abigail O'Reilly. Riley just standing there, finds someone open. It's Rachel Kotke once again. O'Reilly tries for the screen, no good. And Biome and O'Reilly collide underneath the basket. A whistle and a media timeout is called. You know what that means. We're taking a timeout as well. We'll be right back in a little bit here for Jackrabbit basketball.
We are going to be experiencing some slight turbulence. Please fasten your... Oh, hold on. Just got a video of my cat.
Imagine the pilot of an airplane was as confident as you are texting and driving. Seems kind of crazy when you put it like that.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Most people out here think that taking care of one another is important. And most people would step up for a neighbor going through a tough time. Most people around here help out friends and family when they need it. But the funny thing is, most of us won't look for help when we need it. Talk to someone if you're struggling with mental health, because most people out here really care. Find more information at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
Stop. That dog does not want to be petted.
A heads up before something bad happens.
You should not send that text.
Uh-oh. Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can reverse prediabetes and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Jackrabbit women's basketball right here on Collegiate Sports. I'm Ben Anderson, and the Jackrabbits have the ball and a foul on Cora Forceline and the Huskies. So the Huskies are going to have 5 fouls, Jackrabbits in the bonus. 51-26, 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Mesa Biome at the line. That one's in. Biome once again. And the second one's good as well. So Biome advances the score by 2. 53-26. And it's the Huskies and Rachel Kotke with the basketball now. Passing around, Abigail O'Reilly. And to Forsline, who's outside the three-point line. Mesa Biome on the defense. And it's Kotke back over to Kaylin Garretts. Garretts airballs it. And Emily Fox for State. Pass goes over the head of Tyson and taken away by the Huskies. Kotke's outside the three-point line. And foul going to be called on Kaylee Tyson. Subs are made here. Brooklyn Meyer comes in for Callie Tyson. And Reagan Briggs inbounding for the Huskies. Shot attempt there by Ashley Swanky. Blocked, but rebounded by the Huskies. That's Ashley Sawicki again. Outside the three-point line. Giving to Jarrett's. Inside, takes a spin, tries to shoot, and no, the shot clock was at 1 second. Emily Fox now for the Jackrabbits. She's on the near side to us, around the sideline. Heads inside towards the middle. Vasika has it, gives to Timmer, who's coming off the injury last season, didn't play. Vasika, Timmer for three. No. Short that time for Haley Timmer. Huskies now. Outside the three-point line, passing inside to Sawicki. And outside once again, it's Christy Kotke. She tries for three, missed. Biome on the rebound. And inside to Timmer. She can't put up a layup. She gets her own rebound and a steal by Kaylin Garretts. Garretts passes and gets the ball right back. Gives it across to Reagan Briggs and back inside to Ashley Sawicki. Sawicki looking for options. 13 seconds left on the shot clock for the Huskies. And now it's Grace Roche who gives to Christy Kotke. And a shot by Ashley Sawicki, a laser beam. Huskies get the rebound. And a deep 2-point by Kaylin Garretts. Counted as three. I guess it was a three. 53-29 is the score now. Jackrabbits ahead. And it's Emily Fox giving inside to Vasika, almost taken away by the Huskies. And she tries to put up a layup, No, it's Garrett's again for the Huskies, and could have shot that one there. Christy Kotke was outside. She gives Reagan Briggs a chance to shoot, and she misses. So it's going to be Emily Fox on the rebound for SDSU. Vasika outside the three-point line, heading inside towards the basket, meets a wall of Huskies, about 4 there inside the paint. Vasika has not been very successful inside the paint tonight. Reagan Briggs tries for 3, short, hit the front of the rim there. 1 second left in the third quarter, and that's going to be that. 53-29, Jackrabbits leading by a lot here going into the fourth quarter. We'll be right back after this.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, Honey Bear.
Because remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Get her.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Welcome back in to First Bank and Trust Arena for Jackrabbit basketball kickoff here, doubleheader. This one, this first one's what you like to call a defensive matchup. Low-scoring game on both sides, but the Jackrabbits definitely ahead. 53-29, it's a score. The Jackrabbits not as efficient as you'd like to see here. They're still kicking some rust off from the offseason. Huskies are going to start with it here in the fourth quarter. They get it to Alyssa Stammer. She puts it up for a free throw, or excuse me, a layup there. So Huskies strike first in the fourth. Paige Meyer now dancing her way across half court. Heading inside, passing outside to Fox. Fox to Mathewitz. Mathewitz inside to Meyer. She's able to put up a free throw and an and one there. 55-31, Brooklyn Myers at the line for an and one.
Number 31, Brooklyn Meyer. Substitution, number 40, Ashley Sawicki.
Ashley Sawicki comes in for number 12, Paige Lamb, and the Huskies. Brooklyn Meyer, her and one shot is no good, short. So the Huskies now trying to answer here in the fourth quarter. Alyssa Stammer for three. No good. Rebounded by the Huskies. Whistle, though.
Well, at number 21, Paige Meyer. Her first personal, her second. First team foul in the fourth quarter for the Jackrabbits.
So foul on the Jackrabbits. And it's the Huskies now. Inside the paint is Ashley Sawicki. She passes out to Alyssa Stammer. Inside to Kaylin Garrett. Dancing around now is Elena Sinarki. Outside to Sawicki. Sawicki tries. No. Missed shot there. 1 second on the shot clock. And a whistle. And I think the Huskies are going to maintain possession here off of a foul. And I believe that is true. Interesting enough, head coach for the Huskies, Lori Fish, is actually a South Dakota State alumni. and back in Brookings here today for the exhibition match. Passing in with 1 second left on the shot clock into Kaylin Garrett. She's able to take a mid-range jumper for 2. She drains that one, 55-33. Jackrabbits now on offense. Mathewitz outside the three-point line, inside to Brooklyn Meyer. Takes a spin underneath the basket, up for 2. She scores that one. 8:30 left in the game, 57-33. It's Alyssa Stammer now for St. Cloud. Stammer just staying outside the three-point line. Gets it over to Elena Znarki, who was able to find space. Shot for 3, no good. Rebounded by Ashley Sawicki, and she gets it taken away by Ellie Kolbeck. Mathewitz shooting for 3 now from the corner, no good. And it's Elena Znarki passing to Jared's inside to Ashley Sawicki, and she's able to put it up for 2. The St. Cloud State Huskies a little bit more efficient than the Jackrabbits in the fourth quarter. It's 57-35. Mathewitz inside to Meyer. She puts it up for 2. Meyer looking good in the fourth quarter, struggling a little bit earlier today on layups, but she does have the most points on the team. 23 here tonight for Meyer so far. Huskies and Alyssa Stammer outside the three-point line. Reagan Briggs from the far corner. Inside, tries for a mid-range. No. There. And Mathewitz for the Jackrabbits coming into Husky territory. Paige Meyer up into the basket. Brooklyn Meyer tries to put up a layup. No. Defense is there to stop that one. Mathewitz out to Kolbeck. And Paige Meyer inside. Outside to Fox. And a foul called inside on Brooklyn Meyer. Fox shot for 3. She drained it, but it's not going to count, as a foul is going to be called on Brooklyn Meyer there.
Foul on number 40, Ashley Sawicki, her 4th, second team foul.
Never mind. That one's going to get called on the Huskies, Ashley Sawicki. So the Huskies are going to use a timeout. So 6 minutes, 52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Definitely a defensive battle. Definitely a defensive battle. The Jackrabbits should be looking a little bit better here, playing a D2 team. They only have 59 points tonight, and it's been all Brooklyn Meyer. She has 23 of those points, and everyone else on the team is struggling to put up points of their own. I mean, the freshmen have been getting rotated in here during the exhibition to get them some time on the court. Haven't seen a lot of production out of the freshmen so far. Hopefully able to get some later on in the season after some more development there. Yeah, like I said earlier, all 5 freshmen for South Dakota State are South Dakota natives. Emily Fox, she's from Mount Vernon, South Dakota. Abby Abdouche, she's from Sioux Falls, went to O'Gorman High School. Katie Vasika, she's from T, South Dakota, went to T area high school for that. And then Claire Shepard, the freshman out of Egan, South Dakota, she went to Philandrew High School there. So new faces on the women's basketball team, but a lot of old faces as well. Timmer and Tyson coming off of injuries last season, didn't see them. Now they're back here playing, and the only loss here for Jackrabbit women's basketball, Tori Nelson graduated here. She's no longer in the system. Mesa Biom tries for a layup. She gets denied by the defense up front. It's going to be Reagan Briggs for the pass inside to Kaylin Garrett. And Garrett's going to get called on a travel. Turnover. And it's Ellie Kolbeck inbounding to Paige Meyer. 6:40 left in the game. It's 59-35. Timmer heading towards the basket. That one goes over. Biome got the rebound. She tried to put it up. No good. And Paige Meyer gets it off the second rebound. Meyer shooting a nice short range 2 there. She gets that one. 61-35. After that, it's Alyssa Stammer for the Huskies. Passes over to Znarke. She tries for a short range 2. Rebounded there by Paige Lamb. And Lamb loses it out of bounds. Off of the touch by Mesa Biome. And it's going to be Alyssa Stammer to inbound it in Jackrabbit territory. Into Reagan Briggs. Briggs shooting a nice mid-range 2 there. She drains that one. 61-37 now in the fourth. It's 5:45 left in the game. Colbeck to Meyer. Meyer across to Timmer. Inside, Mesa Biome underneath the net. Nice reach around 2 for Mesa Biome. 63-37. Alyssa Stammer and the Huskies. And almost taken away by Mathewitz. Reagan Briggs maintains control. And a shot by Briggs for 3, no good. Biome on the rebound. A long pass by Meyer to Mathewitz underneath the basket. She's able to capitalize for 2. 65-37. Nice heads-up play there by Paige Meyer. Under 5 minutes left in the game. Underneath the basket, Huskies can't capitalize. That was Paige Lamb on that shot. Nothing there. Mathewitz to Colbeck. Across to Haley Timmer. And here is Meyer to Mesa Biome. Mesa Biome headed towards the basket. And she puts up a 2-pointer. Mesa Biome starting to heat up. She has 11 points tonight. 67-37 is the score. Alyssa Stammer over to Briggs. Briggs in the far right corner. And Briggs is shooting a 3. She drains that one with 7 seconds left on the shot clock. 67-40 is the score. Less than 4 minutes to go. Paige Meyer quickly inside underneath the basket, stopped by the defense. Flag. Whistle. Interesting. In football mode, apparently. Jaden Dunn was about to get some time on the court, and then a timeout. Jaden Dunn, freshman for South Dakota State out of Sioux Falls Jefferson High School. So timeout called by the Huskies. 67-40 as Hot to Go plays. We're going to take a break with 3:49 left to go in the game. We'll be right back after this.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, Honey Bear.
Because remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Support comes from the South Dakota Agricultural Heritage Museum in Brookings, inspiring a passion for the diverse history, culture, and science of agriculture in South Dakota. To learn more about exhibits and events, you can visit agmuseum.com.
Welcome come back in as Paige Meyer's going to shoot 2 free throws. She's going to miss the first one a little bit short. 3:49 left to go in this first game of the doubleheader here in First Bank and Trust. Meyer not able to make the second one either. It's going to go right into play here for the Huskies. Like I was saying before the break, Jaden Dunn out on the court now for South Dakota State, getting some playing time finally, the freshman out of Sioux Falls. Mali Abdouche to the basket, almost on a breakaway. Gets stopped by the defense. Jenna Hopp underneath the basket for the rebound. Paige Meyer out to Vasika in the near corner, and it's Paige Meyer all the way across to Mali Abdouche. Ball movement very quick. Passing around. Vasika for 3. She drains it.
Substitution for Paige Meyer, number 4.
70-40 is the score here. 3 minutes 10 left. Nice three-point shot there by Vasika. Haven't seen very many three-point attempts here by the Jackrabbits. 3 minutes now left in the game. The Huskies playing in the Jackrabbit end. Rachel Kotke out across to Haley Vandy Hay. She gets a 2-point layup there. Mali Abdouche to Vasika to Fox, and it's Jenna Hopp outside the three-point line. There's 4 freshmen on the court right now for the Jackrabbits. Mali Abdouche and Fox inside to Dunn. Dunn underneath the basket. She puts up a layup. Her first points as a Jackrabbit right there. 72-42. Jacks ahead by 30. Rachel Kotke outside the three-point line. Passes to Cora Forceline. Inside to Kotke and all the way across. And ball's taken away by Mali Abdouche. The Jackrabbits now with possession. Vasika driving towards the basket. She puts up a layup for 2. It's an and 1 for Katie Vasika. 74-42. And it's going to be Vasika to shoot 1. 1:52 left in the game here. Both teams have their freshman squads in right now. 75-42, less than 2 minutes here. Rachel Kotke crossing the line. Abdouche on the defense, passing across. A lot of ball movement here by the Huskies. Cora Forceline has it now. Passes to Rachel Kotke and into Grace Roche outside the three-point line. And a foul.
Well, number 2, Jenna Hopp.
Jenna Hopp's going to pick up that foul. And Grace Roche for the Huskies gets to Kotke. Kotke for 2. Nothing there. Mali Abdouche on the rebound. Abdouche passing inside here for Claire Shepard. Claire Shepard tries for 2. She gets fouled on the shot. She's going to get a chance for 2 for free. 1:11 left here in the game. Jackrabbits are in the bonus. Claire Shepard first is good. Second one is a miss. It's going to be rebounded, though, by Jaden Dunn and the Jackrabbits. Mali Abdouche outside the three-point line. She heads inside, runs into trouble, and a jump ball forced by Grace Roche.
Jump ball, Jackrabbits possession.
Jackrabbits are in possession. Jenna Hopp. Molly Abdouche, 1 minute remaining here in the fourth quarter. Abdouche dancing around on the ears of the Jackrabbit logo, passes inside for Dunn, denied underneath the basket. Huskies now driving, shooting for three. It's Christy Kotke. That shot was no good. Abdouche on the rebound, passing all the way for Jenna Hop underneath the basket. Hop is fouled with 37.2.
At number 3, Christy Kotke. Her second. Shooting two, number 2, Jenna Hop.
Jenna Hop is going to take two for free. First one is a miss. Second shot for Hop is good. Goes down 77-42. Jackrabbits ahead substantially with 30 seconds left in the game of this first exhibition of the doubleheader. Huskies are going to get fouled by Jaden Dunn. So Rachel Kotke inbounding here to Christy Kotke. Rachel Kotke shooting for three, no. Rebounded underneath the basket by Cora Forsline. She's able to put it up for two. Molly Abdouche with 15 seconds left in the game. No shot clock involved. Shepard outside the three-point line. Outside to Hop, 6 seconds left now. Underneath 5, 3 seconds. Hop is on the Jackrabbit logo. She's just gonna hold it. And that's the game. Exhibition match concludes here in First Bank and Trust. 77-44. The Jackrabbits win it by 33 points over St. Cloud State. So that's the first of two exhibition matches. It's a doubleheader here tonight. Men's basketball is going to start around 8 o'clock. Or directly following this, we'll see. But we'll have the men's warming up here, I assume. Immediately following this one. So handshakes all around on the court here between the two teams. St. Cloud State coming out for the exhibition, of course. Jackrabbits are going to win that in First Bank in Trust. And now team celebration here on the new Jackrabbit logo in center court for the Jackrabbits and head coach Aaron Johnston. So, women's basketball starts off the season 1-0. Not officially, but in our hearts. Exhibition match. So, men's basketball is going to start warming up. We'll get ready for that here on Collegiate Sports, so make sure you stick around. And we'll be right back with some more information about that men's basketball game and a summary of the women's game right here. So, stick around.
This portion of KSDJ 90.7's broadcast is brought to you by locally owned Brookings Park West. Located in the University Mall at 820 22nd Avenue South, you can find everything your ride needs. From essential auto parts to top-notch accessories and customer service, Park West is a one-stop shop for Brookings. Their phone number is 692-6298. Park West is a proud sponsor of SDSU Student Radio, KSDJ 90.7. This portion of KSDJ 90.7's broadcast is brought to you by D.O. Bike and Fitness. Located at 1738 6th Street in Brooklyn, South Dakota, D.O. is a place for all things bikes. Offering top brands such as Trap and Electra, this close-to-campus store has both bike and e-bike options. Remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy a bike, and that's pretty close. 692-2022 is the number to call for this full-service and sales store. D.O. is a proud sponsor of SDSU Student Radio, KSDJ 90.7.
They are our cuddlers and coworkers, purr machines and love bugs, and constant companions. They are our pets, our family, and they make life so much better. When we face unexpected challenges in life, so do our pets. That's why we're on a mission to support people who love their pets and the pets who love their people, ensuring these families stay exactly where they belong, together. And you have something to offer. With an open heart and mind, there is nothing you can't do. There's no gesture too small or too big when it comes to helping. Whether donating a bag of kibble, sharing an Instagram post of a lost cat, or welcoming a foster pet into your home, every bit of kindness counts. You can help keep pets and people together. Visit petsandpeopletogether.org to learn how to be a helper in your community. This has been a public service announcement brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
This is your captain. We are going to be experiencing some slight turbulence. Please fasten your... Oh, hold on. Just got a video of my cat.
Imagine the pilot of an airplane was as confident as you are texting and driving. Seems kind of crazy when you put it like that.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
Stop. That dog does not want to be petted.
A heads up before something bad happens.
You should not send that text.
Uh-oh. Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can reverse prediabetes and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners. Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Welcome to the short and sweet post-game report here on Collegiate Sports. We're going to end the stream really quickly here after this report, and we're going to switch it over to the men's basketball stream. So it'll be here on Collegiate Sports. You just need to switch over onto the next stream for the men's basketball game. It'll still be us here in First Bank and Trust Arena. So game wraps up 77-44. Women are going to beat St. Cloud State here in Brookings. Big night here for Brooklyn Meyer. She was had a little bit of trouble underneath the net early on in the game. She was able to pick it up later on, and freshman getting some playing time, and the Jackrabbits able to knock off some rust as a team. They looked a little rough to start off the game, but towards the fourth quarter looked back to the way we would expect them to be here. So excited to see what's coming up for the women's basketball team. Of course, next Monday they're going to be traveling to Houston, take on Rice. That'll be on ESPN Plus and the Jackrabbit Sports Network. And then, of course, on November 8th, Friday, versus Creighton right here in First Bank and Trust Arena. So we'll be back for that one right here on Collegiate Sports for that big game. So that's what's coming up for women. Make sure you stick around, go over to our other stream. Like I said, we're going to end this one and then start one for the men's basketball stream. So just go over to Collegiate Sports homepage there and click on the men's basketball stream right after this one. So that's all we've got here for women's basketball. Like I said, we're waiting just for the men's game to start here as everybody warms up. We'll be back for that one when it's underway. Make sure you tune in for that. I've been Ben Anderson here for Collegiate Sports. Braden Byers with me as well here in First Bank and Trust Arena. Have a good one.